Home loans purpose. Now basically home loan is one of the loans which is the most prevalent ones, and I think most of the people, the most prevalent and the most quantitative loans given by the bank are the home loans. In fact, it's most of the salaried employees also who take this loan more often than anything else. Why? Because a home is a dream of every Indian, or for that matter, everyone across the globe. Right? Okay. This video is brought to you by iedubook.com. You can visit our website and kind of watch through hundreds of videos, thousands of videos for school students, CA students, and others, free of cost. Coming back to home loan purpose, a home loan is given for various purposes in India. The first one is purchase a residential apartment which could be ready to move in or under construction. So you can basically go and take a home loan. If there is an apartment which is ready, it's already constructed, you can go and take a home loan for that. Or even there are cases where the builders launch project. Okay, launch means they propose to build the project over a period of 3 to 5 years, right? And the bank gives you loan to buy these properties, right? The second one is transfer outstanding balance from one housing company to another, which may offer a better rate. So it's not always necessary that you go and take a loan to purchase a house property. In some cases, what can also happen is, let's say you took a loan from a housing company called A, right? This company turned out to be crooked, and what they did was they started harassing you. They started levying some charges which were not leviable. They are charging you high rate of interest, whereas the other banks are charging you a lower amount, or they are engaging themselves into certain other malpractices. So then what you will think is that, okay, there's no problem in switching over a loan from one company to the other. So let me transfer my outstanding balance. Outstanding balance is basically the loan amount which you have to pay to this company from one housing company to the other, which may offer a better rate or a better deal. The only thing you need to be careful here is that in most of these cases, these banks, in order to discourage and ensure that customers don't transfer the balance, levy a prepayment penalty. The good news is RBI has tried to cover and put a curb on these practices, and these prepayment penalties have been levied, or rather have been removed in most of the cases. You need to go back and specifically see which are the cases in which a prepayment penalty is applicable. If it is not, then you can just switch off your balance from your existing company to the other one without any hassles and get a better deal. Although there is no certainty that if you move from A to B, once you are the customer of B, he is not going to harass you. Right? So be very careful in terms of this selection. Or otherwise, as a customer, accept it the way it is, keep on continuing for another 15 or 20 years, and that's about it. The third purpose for which a home loan can be given is for repair and renovation of existing house. Okay? So let's say you already own a house in which you live. Now this house may or may not have a loan, right? But what happened is that because this house has been there for, let's say, 10 years, you feel that you need to renovate this house. To renovate this house also, you can go and take a repair and renovation loan from a bank which falls in the category of home loan. Okay? The quantum and all again depend on various factors, some of which we discussed in one of the previous videos, which you can look at. Criteria is considered by a bank in order to give the loan. If you already have an existing loan, chances are you will have to go to the same lender. Okay? The other lender may not give you any kind of loan for repair and renovation. If, let's say, suppose you've taken loan from company A, you can't go to company B and tell him to give you only the loan for repair and renovation. This guy is going to tell you, transfer your outstanding balance here, and then I can give you this top-up loan. Okay? The last criteria or the last purpose for which you can take a loan is for the construction of a house along with the cost of construction. So in this case, what I was doing was someone else was building the house on my behalf. But what I can also do is I can take a plot of land and I can get the house constructed myself. Okay? Unfortunately, the way it stands today, when you go and take a flat or a ready to move in house, the amount or the percentage of the value of the house that you get as a loan is slightly on the higher side. Whereas if you take a plot for construction, it is on the lower side. Right? So these are basically the purpose for which a home loan is given. You can go to www.iedubook.com for more lectures relating to loans, types of loans, and various factors considered by a bank to just get a standard understanding. Right? Thank you.